Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for sacrificing your pause time and listening to this presentation. I'm Anuragini Shirish. I'm an associate professor from Institute Min Telecom Business School. I also run a major in information systems, a director major in information systems within this institution. So the PAP project itself came in as a reflection of the role that I can play as I undertake my academic directorship role. Which involved relationships with industry, with students, and as a teacher, to pedagogically innovate. So as you can see, the context of this PAP, which is Voices of Digital Natives, came about as we see we are in a situation where there's regional bodies such as EU wanting to pursue a human-centric, sustainable vision for digital society. And at the same time, we see a huge digital gap that has been voiced. And then all of these regional bodies are trying to see how they can empower their citizens and businesses to fill this digital skill gap that they see. And on the other hand, in the US, we see a lot of news around how we could empower young people to give their voice and to give them the agency to craft their own digital future. So we see that these two worlds need to come together. So in terms of what exactly this PAP is about, this is trying to solve a multifaceted problem. So as we just heard John mentioned about micro businesses, and I have worked with him on his project as well. So how pre-digital businesses, for example, do not know how to survive if they don't catch up to the digital economy. At the same time, we see digital businesses also do not know how to constantly upgrade their knowledge and generate business value from technology. And on the other side, we see from a societal perspective, there are several wicked problems such as knowledge divide, digital divide, all of this that require digitally savvy youth to give their attention and implication and time to generate ideas and solve these problems. And from the university perspective, we see students actually do not have a chance to express their civic mindedness in many of the management training programs. And giving them an opportunity to really experiment in a real world setting will increase their employability. So all of these problems could be solved using a simple solution. That's what I'm offering here. So the Voices of Digital Native is just a pedagogical tool that aims to construct a brighter digital future for all of us. What it actually aims to do is to close the learning capability gap. We see that industries and societies need to learn, and we also know that students and academia needs to learn. And how could we do that? We do that using innovative teaching methods and applied research collaborative projects. So who are the collaborators? The target is to have Generation Z, basically the students registered in the programs who are at the age of 18 to 25. And in each of these collaborative projects, we would have an industry expert as a facilitator or a great gatekeeper, and the university or the professor as a mentor. The project that John just shared about micro businesses and their survival in Ireland is one of the projects that was undertaken, in this pedagogical tool. So what we want to achieve, we believe that this tool can lead to instrumental impacts in society as well as humanistic impacts. Instrumental impacts would mean actually solving a business problem, or increasing or enhancing an understanding of the wicked problem in the society, or maybe to also increase publications for the university. However, what is more crucial for me as individually, as a person, as an educator, somebody who wants to be engaged with the society, is the humanistic impact that this tool wants to achieve. So we want to increase digital competence of the youth. We want to provide them employability, at the same time build and sustain knowledge, and increase creativity and innovation. All of this for me is very, very important for society to be sustainable. So this pedagogical tool simply is a frugal initiative. So we don't need, we work with available resources. It has triple purpose. One is it's a sustainable, it focuses on sustainable digital future. It aims for real impact to the industry and society, and it aims for a real impact to the academic community. And it has been tested that thanks to the program. We have pilot tested it, and we have successfully completed at least 2 applied research projects and 2 teaching projects. One that you saw John presenting on micro businesses in Ireland, another one on enhancing the nutmeg industry in Indonesia. This was a teaching hackathon that came across that we tested as a part of this program. So most importantly, the solution is authentic. We actually empathized with the stakeholders. We used design thinking principles and understood their need, and actually then created this tool. So we are trying to sow a strategic learning tree. The idea is to co-construct a brighter digital future and to solve real world problems and to increase digital preparedness of youth. And how do we plan to do that? Is to have a continuum from learning to valorization, first to exposure, then to experience, and then to gain expertise. And the core values of this project is agility, responsibility, collaborativeness, and problem-focused approaches. So in terms of growth strategy, I have planned a 2-year strategy, but I'm presenting to you the first year. The idea is to showcase the success of the pedagogical tool within the institution that I belong, and then to share it with the colleagues and to see how they react. Then to move on in the month of May, we have a corporate steering committee where we have all of the institutional partners involved in the co-design of the pedagogy of the next year. So the idea is to also get their feedback during that session. And all of this is, I hope, would help us to identify future partners and to concretize on 1 or 2 real-world problems to solve for the next year. So thank you very much for your attention, and please do not hesitate to contact me if you'd like to support this venture, hire our students, sponsor a problem, or if you have an innovative challenge that you want us to solve, or if you have funding, we're very happy to receive some, although we may not need it initially at the first year. So thank you very much. But if you're a mentor, we would really appreciate your inputs on how we can scale this in the future.